Now that you've reviewed your cash payment by vendor report, added those contacts into the 1099 contact group, and then started requesting W-9 information from them, we're ready to start creating 1099 rules and reviewing the data for filing. Creating these 1099 rules will help you create the 1099 NEC and miscellaneous forms more quickly. So we'll take a look at how that works here in Xero and how you can create and edit them year over year. As a reminder, you can access this through the 1099 report by going through accounting and reports and searching for 1099 report. Now, I do recommend favoriting this for easy access in the future. Once you land on the 1099 report, you're actually going to head over to the 1099 NEC and 1099 miscellaneous tab. Now, if this is one of the first times that you're accessing this, you're going to get a nice helpful tip that shows you step by step what Xero recommends that you do in order to complete the 1099 process in Xero. So we talked about the cash payments by vendor report, editing your contacts through W-9 management, adding them into the contact group, requesting W-9s through the request feature. And now we're on step number 4. We're going to set up these rules and help produce the 1099 reports. So let's set up the 1099 reports. So the quick note here at the top says, make a rule by selecting a contact group and the account you allocated the payment to. Rules are going to help you identify the contacts who you need to report 1099s for. So yes, we did create a 1099 contact group, but that doesn't necessarily mean that every single contact is going to be eligible for filing each and every year. So the rules are going to help you identify those contacts and even further narrow down those contacts. One of the most common reasons to file for a 1099 NEC is for non-employee compensation. Really, there are 2 primary ways where you want to create these rules. If you bypass the whole setting up a 1099 contact group step, you can still use rules, and you create multiple rules as well to capture contacts. So what do I mean by that? So let's click on Payments To. And there are a few options for us here. We can either select all of our contacts or any of the groups that we've created custom. So again, there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can select the 1099 contact group, and maybe anything that has been coded to consulting and accounting will be reported as non-employee compensation. Now, we've only selected one account here. You can also select other accounts as well. For demonstration's sake, let's just go ahead and add advertising and repairs and maintenance. Now, again, that was one way that you can create 1099 rules. You can also, if you opted not to create a 1099 contact group, is just to create a new rule and select all of your contacts. Now from here, you can choose the GL accounts that you want to capture 1099 contacts for. So let's say that's legal expenses, consulting, and again, advertising. And same as above, we can code that to or report that as non-employee compensation. And then just for example's sake, let's go down to the 1099 miscellaneous rules. Let's say that we do know that this client has rents. So we'll select all contacts, select rent, and then we'll port this as rents. So this is how you can begin to create rules that capture those 1099 contacts. In the next video, let's take a look at the report and see what that looks like.